Hey guys, Chin here, bringing you the top 5 things we love about A Realm Reborn. Using mostly screenshots again. It's pretty much the same video as my last one, only with different commentary. I've used up all my best screenshots, so bear with me. Once Phase 4 lifts, hopefully we'll get a different NDA and we can throw up video, which I'm really excited to start doing. So let's jump right in. It's going to be kind of fast-paced here. Duty Finder, number 5. It's fast, it's responsive. Get in, do your stuff, get out. Really great for the lower level content we've got in the game right now. Even up to the 32 long stop raid. And you're sure you're gonna get your scrub every once in a while, but that just comes with MMOs. If that's really your main gripe about something, then go back to playing, single player console games. Number 4. Crafting and gathering. There's so many MMOs out right now that the only reason you would craft and gather is to make yourself better. It's not more of an economy booster as it's going to be in 14. There's going to be people that are just going to be into gathering, so they're going to help supply the crafters. There are going to be crafters who don't bother gathering, and there are going to be people that don't do any of that and just go out and farm like mats from mobs, like raptor shanks and stuff like that. So, there's really whatever you're interested in doing to make in-game currency. The crafting and gathering is really, it's just a phenomenal system. It's easy to use. It's not over the top. It's not too simple that everyone's going to do it. It's also not too exciting that everyone's going to do it. We don't have any information on fishing yet, which is naturally the one disciple of land class that I have the highest. But, whatever. I'm sure they're going to figure something out. I just hope it was worth leveling so much in 1.0. Anyway. Awesome. Economy, very important because every game's going to have in-game gold sellers for real-life money. So the stronger the economy, the less impact that's going to have, which is very important for a lot of us. 3. Materia melding. Materia is something that a lot of Final Fantasy fans have heard before, and there's various meanings and stuff throughout the games. But in 14, you go around and you spirit bond gear you're wearing, and once it's spirit bonded completely, and you spirit bond it by getting EXP and fighting monsters and stuff like that, you turn it into materia. And so if you're a black mage, your chances of getting black mage kind of sourced materia is at a higher percentage. So let's say you're running around and you spirit bond a hat and you get 2 intelligence. You can then turn that hat into materia, the 2 intelligence materia, and then as a crafting job you can put that materia on a piece of gear. So this is also going to help the economy, and it's going to help bring those kind of crappy crafted pieces of gear into a much better light. And there are going to be times when we're not going to know if your end game gear is as good as a triple melded whatever, to replace it with. And it's really very kind of open-ended, and people can go out and also, to kind of tie it into the crafting and gathering, you can go out and just spirit bond gear all day and sell the materia. Also a huge economy booster, another way to make in-game gil. Okay, number 2, moving right along, is the amount of content due for launch for leveling and endgame. We've got the missions and storyline, epic. Absolutely makes you realize that this is a Final Fantasy game as well as an MMO. And any MMO that can make you forget it's an MMO while you're doing just the story, phenomenal. Media is changing now, and we're getting a lot more games that are breaking these media kind of barriers. And it's, they're doing, and Final Fantasy's always had pretty much great stories. So, awesome. Love the missions and storyline. Next we have leveling through questing. And that's very, kind of vanilla. Like, if you've played World of Warcraft, you know about questing. And sure, it's fun at first, but it can get old. So we also have lev quests, which are kind of the same, but they unlock at level 10, and they're different in a way that usually they require more than just going out, killing something, and coming back. You might have to search through certain mobs and find the right one and kill it, and you get an EXP bonus and guild reward. We also have guild hests, which are fantastic when it comes to teaching people how to play the game. And I know that kind of seems maybe a little elitist, but the first few guild hests are like working on aggro and line of sight and what you're doing in dungeons. And there's one with like a big ass turtle, and it's just awesome. Love it. Another way to get EXP, gil, and small rewards. We have Fates, full active time events. If you've played Rift or Guild Wars 2, it's kind of like those little events that just pop it all over the place. And it's different. It's definitely got a Final Fantasy feel because it's kind of replacing the NM/H&M way from 11. And, you know, you run in. If you're too high of a level, you just level sync down. You get gil, EXP, and gil is the in-game currency for those who don't know, but I'm pretty sure if you found this video, you know what gil is. And then some of them you're also going to be able to get rewards. So it's really exciting. If you see one and you're running through questing or something, stop and do it. It doesn't stop anything else, so it's really fun. We know endgame, the instant raids, which go from, you know, level, 15, all the way up through endgame. They're really exciting and really fun, and even if you duty finder up and you end up with 3 people on different servers, you're still going to have a good time. You're going to get some gear. You know, a lot of the dungeons are going to have these crazy quest line, like, backstories to them, and I had a lot of fun with those in beta. Endgame, there'll obviously be endgame instant raids. We know about the primal fights. In 1.0 we had Ifrit, Garuda, and Good King Moggle, which was hilarious. But we know that Titan's coming. I'm pretty sure we heard something about Ramon. All that happy stuff. Awesome weapons, and I think they're going to add gear. We also know we're going to get Crystal Tower for endgame, which is... I'm really kind of... I don't know what exactly they're going to do with this, but it's going to be like... what they say? 16, 18 people to like 24 people in like one dungeon, which is crazy for me because I've never done anything with 24 people in a game anyway. So, you know, and it's going to be like tiered and progressive, and I'm really excited to see how that works. So number 1, which is the most overlooked part of Final Fantasy MMOs, because 11 did it and 14's doing it, is that you can level all the classes and jobs on one character. And it's kind of hard to understand why this is such a great feature, but it really connects you to the lore. It really makes you feel like your character is a direct representation of you in the game. You know, because what you say and do, people are gonna, you know, kind of judge you by it, and you don't want to be a total D-bag, you know? And that's good, but also just, you really end up with a connection to your character in the story they go through, in the adventures, and, you know, the tale they weave for themselves. And it's not like other games where, you know, you level your, you know, whatever wizard, and then you're like, well, I'm bored of wizard, I need to start a whole new character to experience, you know, a warrior's job. And that's not the case. You know, you can change jobs kind of on the fly as long as you're not like in the middle of something. And I can't express how kind of important this is, and it's so overlooked from when I read like the beta forums or reviews from websites, but you can't really understand until you get into it after playing games where they don't have it. It's something that makes me know that a game is probably going to be worth trying out. And I mean, I've been playing beta, so I know that I love this game. Just to level another class, it's just silly to me. But anyway, that's really all I've got today. I hope you liked the video. You can thumbs up, subscribe, all that happy YouTube crap. I'll throw the link to that trailer in the description. You can follow me on Facebook under Happy Chilla. I'll put that in the description as well. Leave some comments, you know, hop on Facebook. Maybe we can discuss some of the mechanics if you have any questions for me, whatever. Until next time, hopefully Phase 4 will start soon so we can get some video up, because the screenshots are getting kind of old, even though they're awesome. Alright, have a great day.